Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I am going to demonstrate to you how to write an equation in the slope-intercept form. Now this equation is usually in the standard form, and because it is in the standard form, you have to change it, do some shifting around in order to get it into the slope-intercept form. Now the standard form is usually in the form of ax plus by equals c. That's the standard form. So this is the standard form. And I'm using ST for standard, right? And I'm shortening it. So standard form. And now the slope-intercept form is usually in the form of y equals mx plus b, where this is the slope-intercept form, where you know that the m is your slope and the b is your y-intercept, where it crosses your y-axis, all right, on the graph. So your m is your slope. And b, even though the b is the y-intercept, it usually can be written as a coordinate of 0, right? Your s value is always 0, and whatever your y value is where it crosses your y-axis, okay? So that's what you need to know. Now, if you look at this particular problem here, you will notice that the y is not by itself. This is in standard form because the 2, it would be your a, and the 1 would be your b, and the c is your 9. The value of c is 9. Now, in order to change this, we need to get y by itself. So 2x is there, and it is added onto the y. So in order to get rid of it, because it's a plus 2x, we have to do the inverse operation. The inverse of plus is minus, or the inverse of positive is negative, however you want to state it, okay? So I'm going to do negative 2x here, and whatever I do on one side, I must do it on the other side. So once I do that, I'm going to cancel that out, and I'm going to bring down my y. So now it's going to read as y equals 2x plus 9. And this is your answer. You just have to box your answer or draw a cloud around your answer, okay? Now, I'm going to give another example because I always like to give various examples so you're versed in the different scenarios that you may see the question posed to you and how you can tackle the question. So I'm going to do one now where I'm going to draw a line here, and I'm going to do negative 12x, and I'm going to do plus 2y equal 18. Okay? So you notice here again, this is a standard form. Your a is negative 12, your b is 2, and your c is 18. And because you have it like that, we have to go further now, and we have to get rid of negative 12x, and the inverse of negative is positive, so we're going to do positive 12 here, and whatever we do on one side, we must do it on the other side. And we must also always write our x right after the equal sign when we are writing it in slope-intercept form. So we bring down our 2y here. This crosses out to 0. 2y equal 12x plus 18. So 12x plus 18, what we have to do now, we have 2y, but we need to get y by itself. So the 2 is being multiplied onto the y, and because the 2 is multiplied onto the y, we have to do the inverse of multiply, which is divide. So we're going to divide each term by 2. So we're going to divide each term by 2. And so this is going to cancel out, and we're going to be left with, our answer is now going to be y equal 6x plus 9. And that is our answer. And you can just go ahead and you can box your answer. All right. But you know me, I like to give various examples as I stated, and so I am going to erase this and I'm going to give you an example. Okay, and you're going to see why I'm doing this particular example, because not only everything you're going to get is going to be straightforward and the answer is going to be easy. Sometimes you have to deal with problems that have negative numbers, and when you are dealing with negative numbers, this is what you're going to do. So I have negative 4x minus y equal, let's use 5 here. So once again we have to get rid of the 4x there. A is negative 4, B is negative 1, and C is 5. So we're going to do the inverse, which is going to be plus 4x. We're going to bring it over to this side, plus 4x. When we have that, we draw a line. This is going to cancel out. Then we are going to bring down our negative y. And this is going to equals to 4x plus 5. Now we have 4x plus 5. But guess what? That negative y there is an invisible one that's in front of it. And I always tell you, when you have a variable by itself, it's an invisible one there. So invisible one is being multiplied onto the y. So I'm going to divide by negative 1, and we have to do it for every term. Negative 1. And so answer, this is going to cancel out. Our answer now is going to be y equal negative 4x minus 5. All right, and that is our answer. So this particular problem now, this is showing you that your slope is negative 4. That means it's a negative slope. And you pretend you're skiing and you're going down this slope or down the hill. That's a negative slope. Your B or your y-intercept is negative 5, meaning that the coordinate where that should be on your graph is at 0, comma, negative 5. All right, so that's your B. So just be mindful there. Always, if you're given your equation in standard form, you have to write it in slope-intercept form, and you know that your slope is there, and you should be able to identify your B. All right, so that's it that I have for you today, and I hope this lesson is very vital and you learn a lot and you can share with others. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Please leave a comment. Please like my video and also share it. Others want to learn about math, in particularly algebra. This is an algebra topic, and I'll see you on the other side soon. Thank you for watching. Cheers now. Bye.